I don't trust people this small, which means you probably shouldn't trust me. No, you can trust me. Or can you?
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Power of the Prime's Prime Master, Vector Prime. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So at the front here, we have Vector Prime. His name is Vector Prime. He is a Prime Master, Maestro Prime, a Maestro Prime, and a Mestre Prime. I missed the Tita. I miss the Tita so much. Anyway, up top here, we have Vector Prime, looking all, that's Metal Hawk actually, not Vector Prime, but you see him looking all heroic-like. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots, and Vector Prime is a time traveler. And that's all you need to know, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along here, we have a Vector Prime, our next Prime Master in this wave. And we'll take this and put this off to the side and take a look at the Prime Master. Again, these are basically just like Titan Masters, just with a different thing on their back. So, we're getting close here, so we can take a look at the details. There actually is some silver paint on the face, which is nice that they're actually painting the heads. I appreciate that. Got the belly button rivet now in place of the belly button screw. And pretty nicely done. Again, you have the Prime symbol there on his back. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You get your wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. Shoulders are on a ball joint. Can't move out that far. Can move up. Hooray! Legs can go forward. Can go back slightly. And the knees can swing both ways. So your typical Titan Master, Prime Master articulation. And for comparison, here it is with a Titan Master. You can see the same size. And here it is with a G1 Power Master. So you got that going on right there. Now, of course, you can fold him in half into his Prime Master mode. And these will fit into the Prime armors. If you want, they will fit in the Combined Mode feet. If you want, these will also fit in Overlord's chest, and you can also take them, since it is a Titan Master connection, you can bring in your Deluxes, or your Voyagers, or your Leaders, and pop this on as a head, and make for something truly disturbing. Why not? Dare I say, why not? That's weird. Just weird. But hey, it's a thing you can do. And of course, the accompanying gimmick with the Prime Masters is that's gonna happen smoothly one time, sometime. I don't know when, but it will. We have the Pretenders. Yay! I like these. These are the best part of these little figure sets here, is the little Pretender shells. I love it. So here we have Metal Hawk. And you can see actually very nicely painted with the red, yellow, although the yellow paint on mine is a little bit sloppy in places, unfortunately. But Autobot symbol right there. Got some silver on the abs, some silver paint right up there, some silver for the thighs, and a lot of silver back here for the cannon piece. But yeah, pretty cool. He doesn't have a face because he, the Prime Master face is going to be the face for the Pretender shell. Now, articulation-wise, the arms are just on a hinge and can do a full 360, and that's all the articulation you get out of these. And you can open it up, take your Prime Master, and just plug it right in, plug it in, close it up, and there you have Metal Hawk. And I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see the Prime Master face is now in the helmet there. So, there you go. Now he has a face. But pretty cool. And for comparison, here it is with Skullgrin. As you can see how they scale with one another. And Skullgrin is actually a little bit taller. A little bit taller there than Metal Hawk. So you got that going on, and of course he does have the weapon mode. And actually, before we get to the weapon mode, you can take the cannon off here. It's just on a friction hinge. You can just pop that off. There's a post right there, and you can take it and plug it into Metal Hawk's hand, and he can hold that as a giant cannon. So you got that going on if you want to. But now we'll go on to weapon mode. So we'll just plug this back into his back. Let's pop that on. You just take the cannon, bring it up over his head. Take the handle, bring it down. You do want to open up the shell and take out the Prime Master. Fold it in half. And you got the 2 pegs right there, which will plug into the bottoms of the feet. So just take that and just push that in until it locks in place. And there you have Metal Hawk in his weapon mode. You can see it's just a big old cannon right there. If you want to, one thing I like to do is I actually like to bring up the arms like that. It just looks a little bit better to me, but as always, your toy, display it however you wish, but I just like the way that looks a bit better. And of course it is a 5mm peg, so anything with a 5mm port in its hand, you can have hold of the weapon. So we'll bring in Beachcomber, just because. We'll have Beachcomber holding the gun. Of course, it's a little too heavy for a Legends toy. You kind of have to lean them back a bit, but there you go. You can hold it as a weapon. Actually, let's bring in Hot Rod. There we go. Hot Rod can hold it. I'm sure he'll be able to support the weight. He has no head. He has no head. But he can still hold the gun even without a head. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous thing to do. You know what? Let me put your head back on. There you go. Now you can see where you're shooting. There you go. There you go. So you have Hot Rod holding Metal Hawk there in his gun mode. So that's pretty cool. So you got that going on. Now, one question I have been asked is, can you use the Pretender shells with your Titan Masters? And yes, you can, but it depends on which ones you're using. Like Clobber here, aka Grimlock, can fit in here just fine. But like I said, it depends on which one you're using, because the Titan Masters, they all have different size heads on their backs, and some of them have thicker arms. It just depends on what character they're being used for. So your mileage may vary with which Titan Master you want to use in the Pretender shells. Now, it seems like the Prime Masters are going to be made one uniform size for the sake of the gimmick, but definitely not the case with the Titan Masters there. So your mileage may vary in that respect, but yeah. Oh, I wanted to show off too, there's always some nice molded detail on the inside of the shell as well. It's pretty cool. Anywho, that is pretty much it for Vector Prime. Very cool, in my opinion. Just, cute, small little toys. I mean, they are definitely small. I mean, here it is with Beachcomber. So yeah, they're small little pocket-sized toys, but very cool, in my opinion. I really like these. And like I said when I reviewed Skullgrin, I like how they took multiple gimmicks and kind of rolled it up into one package, because, it's the Titan Master gimmick, it's the Power Master gimmick, it's the Target Master gimmick, it's the Pretender gimmick, and it's all just rolled up into one nice neat little package, and I quite like that. And I dig the Pretender shells the most. Like, this is really why I'm buying these. I'm not really buying these for the Prime Master. I'm buying these for the Pretender shells, because these are really cool. I like them. They're fun. They're fun to me anyway. As always, my personal opinion. But there you go. So if you would like this or any other Power of the Primes toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Power of the Primes playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Power of the Primes Prime Master Vector Prime. And this is EmGo's saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face. And if you look over here, you'll see Hot Rod. What's up? Who's this? This here is Metal Hawk. Metal Hawk? Oh, yeah, I heard of you, man. You're a lot shorter than I thought you would be. Oh, don't let his size fool you. He is a great warrior. Really? I don't know. I mean, what could a guy his size really do? I stand corrected. No, you lay corrected.